and it is part pantomime, part poetry, slam poetry. Behind the curtain of brackish brown hair, caked with the breath of a dying pole, meshed like the wires of a broken basket that I sometimes see that lady carry across the street, filled with apples and apricots and cherries and all things good. My mouth salivates. But then I wonder how I must look in that mirror. No, that lady didn't bring that basket for me. Why would she? I chopped it like a broken tape recorder. She doesn't know me, and if she ever looks at me, all she must see are those nameless faces in the crowd, whose eyes speak out in longing like the fruits from the basket. And she sneers. Does she think we're thieves? We might as well be, if we could get away with it. And as such, there's been a thought or two in my head that consumes my entire being whenever that eternal gnawing in my stomach, whenever that stubborn ache, whenever that dull throb, once in a while becomes a mute struggle of not healing over with pain. I persevere, but nothing can be done. I want to cry, but you can't hear. My voice doesn't touch an apathetic ear. I'm still standing hunched over a puddle of blood, clutching my big bloated belly with bony hands. My bony hands that are still bleeding from last week's labor. And now my mouth is also shining red, and I wonder how I must look in that mirror. I am burning up. My breaths are shallow, my head is dizzy, but I am still working. I am still working so that I can fill my empty belly at night with the stale bread. You see, I have stopped stealing half-eaten dinners from the bins across the street. Last time my friend did it, and she slept, and in her sleeves, she tossed, she frothed, and she bled, and she never woke up again. Sometimes I wish I had been in her stead, for I can't bear this hopelessness alone. I can't return from this God-forsaken shanty town, languishing in the heart of a merciless city, to my home in the village where my parents are, the parents who sold me their 7th daughter to some company for a few $1,000s. They sold me, and I forgave them. You would too if you saw their skeleton, ghostly frames, hungry stomach, and lifeless eyes, hanging onto this earth by the stroke of misfortune. You see, we the poor, we the hungry, we the malnourished, we the dregs of the society who are kicked daily by the mercenaries, by the law, by the society, by our poverty, by your apathy. We who barely survive by the day at the precipice and barely sleep on an empty belly at night. We either live like the roaches or die like the moths. You see, we are as desensitized to life as we are to death. Perhaps that's why today I can admit that I'm feeling a little too drained, a little too dizzy, and a little too drowsy, and I'm still burning up like the sun. And I think I might just pick up something from the bin, for I think today is my last breath. Yes, tonight. And I won't wake up again. And I'd like it, of my own volition, of my own choice, of my own desire. I'd like